Hey there, my Cancer friends. Good evening. This is Kellyanne from Divine Messages and the High Priestess Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. This is going to be your weekly love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Cancer. I'll be taking a look at your recent past, your present, and near future energies for you, as well as any obstacles or challenges that you might be currently working through. I'll be asking Spirit for advice or messages to help you along on your soul's journey as well, okay? I've already pre-shuffled with your energy, guys, so that we can get started. Please remember that if this reading does not resonate with you for some reason, you can always take a look at your moon, which is your emotions. You can also look at your Venus, which is how you appear in your relationships, and your rising sign, which is really how you present yourself to others and how others see you. Okay, so let's begin. Holy Spirit, my guardian angels, my ancestors, and loved ones that have crossed. Thank you for this gift of divination, and thank you for your blessings and for your protection. As I attempt to clarify and interpret these messages and advice that you are channeling through me tonight, Spirit, I ask that you please be as clear as possible so that I may interpret your messages correctly and provide accurate guidance to my seekers. My seekers are my Cancer friends tonight. Okay, so we're going to start by taking a look. Oh, this one wants to come up. At your recent past energy, followed by your current situation, and then we'll be looking at your near future. I'm also going to be pulling some energy for advice or messages from Spirit, hopefully. Okay. All right. So, guys, what I'm strongly getting here in the recent past with this Temperance card is that you may have been dealing with a Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, but you also have the Three of Swords here and you have the Five of Wands, both in reverse. What I'm strongly getting here, guys, is that in the recent past, actually, let me move these down so that you can see them. In the recent past, you may have been still healing, reeling and healing from heartache or disappointment or some kind of heartbreak that happened, because I am seeing this Five of Wands in reverse, which indicates to me as a reader that there was definitely some kind of strife or arguing or competition going on. This is definitely like combatant energy, and you are really just like wanting in the recent past to kind of get over all of this. You want the fighting to stop. You want to finish healing. You want to heal and move forward, because with this Temperance card, I'm strongly getting that you really wanted to reestablish that sense of balance in your life. You wanted to kind of bring that harmony and that flow back into your daily routine. You wanted to kind of eliminate those like emotional ups and downs, those like emotional roller coasters that you may have been going through. With this Five of Wands, it strongly suggests that combatant energy where the two of you are just like at odds all the time. And, the Three of Swords can be a very painful ending, right? It could be a huge disappointment, or it could also be heartache or heartbreak here. So there was definitely some, energy that you're trying to heal from. You're trying to move past all of this, bring back that balance into your life here, Cancers, okay? Which is an excellent, thing to see in the recent past. So good for you. Let's move into your current energy and see what's going on for everybody, okay? All right, so Cancers, what do we have in our current energy, please, Spirit? Current energy for Cancer, please. Current energy for Cancer. What's currently going down for my Cancer friends? What is up? What's up and what's going down? Let's see. Okay. Current energy, please, for my Cancer audience. What is the energy for Cancer? Thank you. We have one so far. We have the Page of Wands. What else do you have for me, Spirit? Current energy for Cancer. What do you want me to know? Current energy for Cancer, please. Current energy for Cancer. Thank you. We also have the Five of Pentacles. What else? Current energy for Cancer. Okay, this one wants to come out. Two of Pentacles. Let's get one more. Let's get one more, Spirit, please. Current thing. A few more. One more. Okay. Wow. All right. So you have some fives here, and you also have the fives in your recent past. Oh, okay. So what do we have here? Let's see. All right. So we have Page of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords in reverse. So just like in the recent past with the Five of Wands of you wanting to stop the fighting, stop the arguing. You wanted to just get over all of that and leave it in the past so that you can move forward. I'm seeing that there is something continuing in your in your current energy here. The Five of Swords indicates that somebody here who maybe had been taking advantage of you or taking advantage of a situation, somebody that may have been manipulating you or manipulating the situation, trying to have the upper hand, is really all up in their head right now about what happened. They're feeling a sense of remorse and guilt because they're feeling like they wish they could take back what happened. They wish they could take back the words that they said. They wish that it hadn't gone down the way that it did, because right now it kind of left the two of you in kind of like this icky place, right? It's kind of like, sometimes when things are said, you can't put the words back in your mouth, right? Sometimes when we're in the heat of the moment and we're arguing and we're having these heated, fights or whatever it is, which was, showing up here with the Five of Wands, it's like we can't take it back once it happens. But this person is feeling a lot of guilt, a lot of remorse about the things that were said or behaviors that were exhibited or choices that were made, and they wish that they could take it back. Okay. Now, I am seeing with this Five of Pentacles that possibly somebody is feeling like they were pushed aside. There's a sense of abandonment here, a sense of kind of being left out. There's a sense of lack here. So whether this is financial lack or whether this is just overall lack within your relationship, you're definitely feeling like a sense of isolation and kind of being abandoned here. So I don't know if this is you or your person, but something definitely happened. Now, it could be that possibly you're feeling isolated by what this person had said or done, because I am seeing this Two of Pentacles here. The Two of Pentacles is not being able to make a decision about something. It's like you're juggling two things and you're going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and no decisions being made, right? It's like you kind of trying to take care of too much at once. There's too much on your plate here. And, unless you put one of these things down and focus on the other thing, you're not going to be able to establish that sense of balance. It's very difficult to balance too many things at once. And that's the energy that I'm strongly getting here. Okay. Now, with this Page of Wands, what I'm strongly feeling is that you currently may be having these ideas about some action that you would like to take or some new path that you want to take for yourself. This could involve some kind of like opportunity that you're very interested in, something that you're driven to pursue, something that you're passionate about, or possibly even just traveling. It's just something that is like in the beginning stages in your mind, right? With this Page of Wands. Pages are all about like a message or an invitation or really just the initial thought of something. It's nothing that's been acted upon yet. It's still in that beginning stage, but it's showing me that there's definitely some thought about, something new here, a new action, a new pursuit, a new hobby, something. Okay. This could also be some kind of communication or message coming in. Okay. So we're going to clarify this and see what's going on in your current energy. Cancers, see what's up. Let me just straighten out these cards a little bit. Okay. So tell me about this Five of Pentacles. Why does this person feel, and this could be you, why does this person feel like they've been pushed aside and left out in the cold? All right, well, here we go. This makes perfect sense. We have this Knight of Swords energy. The Knight of Swords is a very reckless, very impulsive energy. When it's in reverse, it's even more so. This person can be highly impulsive, very harsh, sometimes reckless. They really don't think about how their behaviors are affecting other people. They don't feel like they have to kind of answer to anybody. They're so driven on pursuing what it is that they want for that instant gratification moment that they're really not paying attention. They're not being careful. And as a result, often there are many consequences down the road as a result of this person's impulsive and inappropriate choices that they make. Okay. So that could be why this other person is feeling like they were abandoned or pushed aside. Okay. Or possibly they were left out of something. Okay. Let's look at this Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm getting the Eight. Let me move these up a little bit. Okay, so I'm getting the Eight of Pentacles for that. In reverse, the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. All Pentacles. You have a lot of Pentacles here, actually. Okay, so this could have to do with finances. Remember I said the Five of Pentacles has to do with a sense of lack. Okay, this could be, excuse me, financial lack. Maybe somebody's juggling two jobs. Maybe somebody's being overworked and they're exhausted. That's another thing that could be happening here. But for you to go from, you have the Page of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, there's definitely a progression here. Okay, of you trying to work out the situation with finances. That's what I'm strongly getting. Now, with this Page of Pentacles coming up in reverse, this could be the idea of starting something new, having a new beginning. This could be somebody like making you an offer or giving you a new opportunity, right? But because this is in reverse, this is somebody not being able to kind of go after this or not being able to launch this new opportunity for whatever reason. Maybe the timing is not right currently in your current energy, or possibly this person just feels like now is not a good time to pursue this new opportunity. Now, I am seeing with the Seven of Pentacles that this situation was not something that happened overnight. This is definitely a situation where there was a long-term investment here. Somebody definitely put in the time, the effort, the work, the money, whatever it is. This was planning for a long time, possibly putting money away. This could represent an investment, a long-term investment. You know, this is somebody who's in it for the long haul. Okay. This is like you possibly, or your person, nurturing this, you know, tweaking this, moving things around, doing what you have to do in order to kind of get a great harvest after all of this time that you've spent, right? It's being very patient. This is patient energy here. Somebody who's put in the time for the long term, okay? Kind of wanting to reap what you've sown, so to speak, okay? Now, with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, though, and in terms of this new opportunity that I said possibly somebody was not able to follow through on or possibly not able to embark on at this time, I'm sure here that there's definitely like a lack of effort here. Okay? There's definitely like somebody here is not putting in the hard work. Somebody's not putting in the effort. Somebody's not being careful here. They're not willing to kind of work hard in order to bring this thing into fruition here. So what I'm kind of strongly getting is possibly because of this reckless nature of this person, it's definitely caused a lot of disharmony here. You know, people feeling, or a person feeling like they were pushed aside or left out. There's a sense of being abandoned here. There's a sense of somebody feeling very guilty about what transpired or what they said, or guilty about behaviors. I'm getting that, you know, somebody's not willing to put in the work here or the effort here. And, you know, there is a history here. There's definitely like a long-term investment, you know, that's been going on. Somebody feels like they put in a lot of time here. Possibly that's what they're trying to juggle. Like they're not willing to let this go. You know, if this is a financial matter, they're trying to kind of make it work. They're trying to find balance, and they're not willing to kind of give up one of these choices, which can be very tiresome and cause a lot of stress. Let's move into your near future energy, Cancer, and see what's going on. Okay. Can I have near future energy, please, for Cancer? Near future energy. Okay. So we're at the Two of Wands and the Nine of Wands here. So you may be feeling, Cancers, that you are currently at a crossroads in your life. You may be feeling like you're ready to kind of change the course of your future. You're ready to kind of make a decision here. Okay. Now, I am showing with this Nine of Wands that even though you're tired and like you've been through it, you know, you've been through the ringer with whatever happened in the past, you're not quite willing to give up yet. You're kind of like holding a torch for this person, or you're just kind of overall like kind of still holding on to that one wand, like I still have fight in me left. I'm not quite willing to throw in the towel here, okay? So let's get a few more cards and see what to expect in your near future, okay, Cancers? Let's see what else is coming around the corner. All right, now I am seeing the sun in reverse. So, like I was saying, you've been through it. Like, I definitely feel like, there was a sense of unhappiness here, right? There was a sense of, feeling like very little joy in your life for whatever reason. That's major for Leo. Now, the Eight of Cups kind of came out sideways. So I'm going to explain to you what that is. I just kind of jacked all these cards here. Hold on one second. Okay, so remember, this is your near future energy. So because you were going through a lot of sadness or you were in this like dark period, right? You kind of are now at this crossroads where you have to make a decision, right? And this is also a decision card, which I'll explain to you in 1 second. You're not quite willing to give up on the situation yet. You're still like holding a torch for this person, like I mentioned. You have your wand like firmly stuck in the ground. You're not quite ready to throw in the towel yet. But what I'm seeing with this Eight of Cups is that somebody, if you haven't already walked away from this situation or this relationship, or your person hasn't, you may be contemplating this in the future. Okay. Now, when this card is in the upright, it indicates that somebody has walked away, or somebody definitely pulled back their energy from this romantic energy. They pulled it away from this relationship. When it's in the reverse, it has to do with somebody kind of deciding, should I come back? Do I want to stay away? It's like, should I stay or should I go kind of energy? Because it kind of came out exactly like this, I'm going to leave it like this. It's like you're on the fence. Like you don't know what to do. Should I go? Should I walk? This is in your near future, so it hasn't happened yet. You may be thinking about this because remember, this is your crossroads card. It's like, what do I do with my path? I've been unhappy, right? And although I'm not willing to give up quite yet, I'm not quite sure how I want to handle this. I'm not quite sure if I want to walk or not. Okay, so let's see. Let's clarify these cards and see what's going on for you, Cancer, okay? Can you clarify, please, this Two of Wands? Clarify the Two of Wands for Cancer. Clarify the Two of Wands for Cancer. Okay, I'm getting the Three of Wands, yeah. So from the Two of Wands to the Three of Wands, I'm showing some progression here. The reason that you're not willing to give up is because you feel like you've been very patient, Cancer. You feel like you've been kind of waiting patiently for your ships to come in. And you feel like you're not quite willing to give up yet because you feel like there's potential here, right? You feel like you've been waiting a long time. You've put in the work, you've put in the effort, right? You have that Seven of Pentacles energy. It's like you've nurtured this. This is like a long-standing investment with a person or even with your finances, whatever it is. And you feel like there's a chance for you to arrive at your highest potential here. Like you feel like there's potential. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You've been very patient, all right? Which is why you feel like you're not quite ready to give up on this. But let's take a look at this Eight of Cups here. Why is the Eight of Cups coming out sideways for me, please? Why is this person on the fence? What do you want me to know here? It's like you're not quite sure. Are you going to go? Are you going to walk away? Or are you going to hang in there? Let's kind of see what Spirit has to say. Spirit, what are you trying to let me know with this Eight of Cups like this? Eight of Cups, sideways. What are you trying to tell me, Spirit? Please, oh, okay, thank you. All right, wow, we have the Chariot. Okay, it's because you're trying to be successful here. Both these cards have to do with being successful. The Chariot is major Cancer, right? It's like you wanting to arrive at that place where you feel like you've reached your highest potential. You want to be successful. You want to arrive at that place where you feel comfortable. You feel like you've achieved. You feel like you've arrived. You feel like you finally feel that feeling of being successful, like you've overcome your obstacles. You've been able to make good choices and find balance. You've kind of progress through these benchmarks, in order to get to the place where you see yourself, right? So this makes perfect sense why this card would come out like this. Okay, so let's get one more for this. Well, tell me about the Sun here in reverse. Why is the Sun here in reverse for Cancer? Oh, this one has to come out. Four of Swords. So, again, this card is perfect for this card because the Four of Swords really speaks to you taking the time out, spending some time alone, time that was much needed in order for you to rest and heal and contemplate and think, logically process what's happening, what happened in the past, where you see yourself going. It's like a very self-reflective card, but it really has to do with you kind of being within your own thoughts, like being within your own head, taking quiet, restful time for yourself, right? Because when you're in it, you can't possibly think straight. So when you take that time to find that quiet space, kind of, get going within your own head and kind of sort things out, things start to make more sense. Things start to become more clear. You're able to find the answers that maybe you couldn't find, when you were involved in the situation. It's really like a restorative, restful, healing energy. And what I'm strongly getting is in the near future, because you've been doing that or you need to do that, you're going to be able to be successful. You're going to be able to figure out why you've been so unhappy. You're going to be able to figure out, what your best option is here, whether or not you have to stay or go to find this happiness that you seek. It's all about you taking the time that you need, Cancers, to figure this out on your own in a quiet space where you can logically process what's going on. Okay, so let's just get one more for that Four of Swords, please. Can I have clarification for the Four of Swords? Clarification for the Four of Swords. Tell me about this Four of Swords. Clarification for the Four of Swords, please, for Cancers. Why is the Four of Swords here? Thank you. Yep, it has to do with your relationship. There's the Lovers, major for Gemini. This is exactly what I was just saying. Figuring out if you want to stay or go. All right? What are you going to do about the situation? And chances are you're already leaning in one direction, right? But that's why it's showing you like you really need to take the time out and, get within your own thoughts and logically process what needs to happen here, right? Because you're at this crossroads. You have to make a decision. You've been on the fence about whether or not you're going to continue this or whether or not you're going to walk, right? I do believe a lot of it may have to do with maybe financial issues, but there are other things here. There's definitely, some kind of situation where somebody's, very invested for the long term and the other person maybe is not, or maybe not exhibiting that effort or that hard work that's needed in order to make things happen and in order to pursue a new opportunity or a new beginning within the relationship, right? Now, remember, in the current energy, we had somebody feeling like they were left out in the cold. There was arguing. There's definitely like this impulsive nature of this Knight of Swords person. I hate when that card comes out because it's always somebody that is just all over the place. They can't control themselves. And remember, in the beginning, your recent past energy was you were being very disappointed, or you were healing, or reeling and healing, as I like to call it, from some kind of heartbreak or disappointment, heartache and heartbreak. Definitely some fighting there that you were trying to get rid of to bring balance into your life. So overall, I'm getting a sense like you've really arrived at this place, and it's taken quite a bit of time. It's taken a hot minute here. This isn't something that happened overnight. This was like a kind of progression of things to arrive at this place. So let's just get some advice from Spirit. Okay, can I have advice for my Cancers, please, or messages? What do you want them to know? Advice or messages from Spirit, please, for Cancer. Advice or messages from Spirit. What do you want them to know? Advice or messages from Spirit. Okay, so I'm getting the World in reverse. What I'm strongly getting here is that this situation is not over between you. I'm not picking up a sense of closure or completion here because this card is in reverse. There's not a sense of finality to the situation, and Spirit is acknowledging that. So remember, maybe that's why this card is coming out sideways. You're not quite sure which way you're going to go here. And as a result, there's no closure. There's no sense of completion with these life lessons or with this situation that you have been involved in, Cancers. Let's get one more for this. What do you want me to know? Thank you. Okay, so again, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles here, which is, that long-term investment, somebody who's in it for the long haul. But then we have the Devil card showing up with the Four of Wands in reverse. Remember, we had the Knight of Swords here. Very reckless, very impulsive energy. Somebody who acts without thinking. Somebody who's like in it for instant gratification. There's some kind of toxic energy here with this Devil card. Or you may be dealing with a Capricorn. That's possible too, but I think not. Or it is, or that person's toxic, whatever. But this is definitely a toxic energy. This is somebody who may have addictions to drugs or alcohol. This may be somebody who has a gambling addiction, very possessive, possibly, maybe very, very jealous, very controlling. Somebody who really just exudes energy that is just unhealthy in a relationship. It makes everything very difficult. And as a result, it's causing a lot of disharmony in the home with this Four of Wands in reverse, right? This is definitely disrupting the union, the sense of union between the two of you and in your home. It's disrupting that sense of partnership. It's disrupting that sense of togetherness. Maybe currently right now you're not speaking, or currently there's definitely like this feeling like you're almost just roommates, maybe living together. Whatever the situation is, this person's energy, and again, with this Knight of Swords in reverse, remember I mentioned it before that I hate when he comes out, this person really always has a very negative effect on the situation because they just don't see how their behavior kind of really impacts relationships in a very negative way. Okay? So what I'm strongly getting is, let me move this down so I can make some room, is that Spirit is recognizing that you have put in a lot of time and a lot of effort into this relationship. You've been working hard, you've been planning, you've been trying to make this work. And they are also recognizing that there is some toxic energy here that's disrupting the harmony in the home here. Very disharmonious energy. But I'm also seeing that this situation between the two of you is not quite over. And perhaps the reason that it's not quite over is because your near future has not happened yet. Remember that you're coming upon this Two of Wands energy. You're at the crossroads, and you're going to have to make a decision based on logical thought and taking the time that you need to process, to try to be objective and leave your emotions out of it, because this decision that you're going to be making can lead to you being very successful here with this Three of Wands, arriving at your highest potential. It is going to impact your relationship with the Lover's card. And it's all about, and this is so significant that this is the only card that popped out like this. It's all about the choice that you make. Are you going to stay or are you going to go? Okay? And only you knows which direction you're leaning, but it's very apparent that this whole reading is about this, staying or going. Okay? So this is what I have for you guys tonight, Cancer. I hope that this was informative or has clarified, what's been on your mind in some way for you. Okay, I hope that this reading has helped you in some way. If so, please like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you need to do, but hitting that subscribe button really helps me out a lot on my channel here. That's how we, get our hours in and get our views in and everything. So, I do this. It's a passion of mine. And if I can help others by using this gift, then that makes me very happy. So if you like what you've seen, if you appreciate what I do, please hit that subscribe button. Like I said, it really helps me, okay? That being said, always remember to keep gratitude in your heart, please, even when it's hard. It's very important, okay? Thank you guys, and God bless.